What is up, you damn knob slobbers? I see there's people already in the chat. Some people are telling me wait until the Yankee game ends. Unknown Ghost is asking if I'm late. I mean, a minute, not even. But yeah, I was trying to see if Klubot got the no hitter. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can update me in the chat if he did or not. I was also working on my lighting here. I keep moving these freaking lights left, right, left to try to get good lighting on my face. I think the lighting is good. Shout me out. Let me know what you think about the lighting in the chat. But let's get on to this slate. Obviously, your boy Joey Work, Rump Your Bets. I'm back. We're gonna go through the card for tomorrow, Thursday, May 20th, the entire card. I did give out a free play today or last night on the YouTube channel. White Sox first 5 minus a half. That was a loser, unfortunately. They had first and third in the fourth. Couldn't get any runs in. Fifth inning, they got 1 run in. Leadoff double. And then the genius and Tony La Russa bunts with no outs with a man on second. Gets him the third. Eventually, the guy scores, but that was the only run they scored. So it was 1-1 after 5. So we laid the half run. So we got that as a loss. But it is what it is. We moved. It's a sprint. I mean, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So, no, my overall record is now 21-10-1 on official YouTube plays. So, if you're not signed up, great time to sign up. RunPureBets.com. Use code BETS25 off to get 25% off your first month or first week. So, let's go through this card for tomorrow. Pretty excited. Haircut's fresh. Thanks, man. It's my sister's wedding tomorrow. So, I'll be here tonight, and then I'll be back on Sunday. I'm taking Friday off, but we'll be here. Let's go through this card. Bibbsy in the house. What's up, my guy? Am I going to see you tomorrow, Bibbsy, or what, bro? So we got San Francisco Giants, Cincinnati Reds. These are a couple early games. Small slate, about 10 games tomorrow, a couple early games. The Reds are minus 135. Under-over is set at 8.5. Johnny Cueto for the Giants. And it's a no for me. The guy has progressively got worse and worse last couple starts. I mean, his velocity's down on his fastball. Since coming back from the DL this year, he's allowed 1 earned run per inning, 16 hits in those 7 innings he's pitched. I mean, he gets no favors here either versus a Reds team. Top 5 in runs scored, batting average, and slugging percentage in major leagues. Going for the Reds is Tyler Mahaley. He's been their best starting pitcher thus far this year, really. In 43 innings, he's got 52 strikeouts. He's only allowed 14 earned runs. That's good for a 2.93 ERA. And he pitched against the San Francisco team back on April 14th. Went 4 innings, allowed 3 runs, 7 strikeouts. So it wasn't his best performance, but he has definitely pitched much better recently. He's only allowed more than 2 runs in 1 start all year. So, and it was that start. So I do truly expect him to pitch much better second time around versus San Francisco Giants team. And as I mentioned, Johnny Cueto is not a guy I really trust. So I'm going to leave the bullpens out as I normally do. I'm going to be on the Reds first 5 minus a half. Best number is plus 100 via BetMGM in New Jersey. All right, Gregory Russo in the building. B-Rad Malibu, smash the like button. Appreciate you. F and Bob said the Bruins got it done. All right, good to know. Hopefully you're on the Bruins. I don't really follow that much hockey. I'm a Rangers fan. They're not in the playoffs. But hey, good luck on your bets. Rooting for you, buddy. All right. So what do we got next here? Next game, Tampa Bay Rays, Baltimore Orioles. Rich Hill versus Dean Kramer. I thought Richard was pitching today, but the Rays decided to use the gas can Ryan Yarborough instead. Guy was awful, throwing meatballs when he could get the ball over the plate, which was having a lot of trouble doing that. Even at this old age, Rich Hill is definitely superior to Yarborough. He hasn't allowed a run in his last 3 starts, and he pitched versus some good teams. The Yankees, Oakland, and Houston. He does somewhat get a little bit of a breather here versus an Orioles team who has struggled to score thus far this year. They are better versus lefties, but I still think Hill should have a good start here. Dean Kramer for the O's. He's pitched well last year, but since the team's got extra tape on him, seeing what he throws, knows the pitches, he's definitely struggled this year. Almost a 6 ERA in 31 innings this year. He's given up more than a home run per inning, and no favors here pitching in Camden Yards either. So a home run per game. I'm sorry, not inning. But I think the Rays have been smashing the ball lately. Even today they were down. I think it was 5-0. They came back. Pretty sure they won that game. So, I'd rather just stick with a hot team here. So I'm going to take the Rays, another game where I'll just limit the bullpens. So, because the Orioles bullpen is actually pretty good this year, and the Rays has not been very good. So we'll limit the bullpens, be on a first five again. And I'm going to take the Rays first five minus a half, lay the half again. And via DraftKings, you can get plus 105 there. So we're getting a plus 100, plus 105 on my first two official plays for tomorrow. Next game we got is Yankees versus Texas Rangers. Domingo Germán versus Dane Dunning. Yankees are minus 125 favorite. Under over set at 8.5. The Rangers have faced Garrett Cole and Corey Kluber today, and I'm not sure. You guys let me know. I know they were going into the ninth. Not sure if you got the no or not. But either way, Garrett Cole, Corey Kluber, definitely not an easy task. They did get some runs off of Cole yesterday. They did struggle against Kluber, but now they get a much easier spot tomorrow versus Domingo Germán. Depending on what lineup the Yankees do throw out there, because another guy did get hurt today. One of the young guys, or one of the vets that they called up from the minors. I lost his name, but he pulled his hammy running to first base. So they had Tyler Wade play the outfield, and he's a natural infielder. So depending on the lineup, this could be a dog spot. Germán has been decent, but he's yet to face, a top offense. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the Rangers are a top offense, but they can get hot, especially versus a guy without an overpowering fastball in Germán. And, they did just see two very good starting pitchers in game one and game two. So I do think the Rangers score here. Dane Dunning has really good stuff as well, but he hasn't been able to, put it all together, I guess. He issues way too many walks, and he gets hit. He got hit hard as of recent. He does have strikeout upside, but the look here may be able to, maybe target an over on his strikeouts. If you get 4.5, I'm definitely very interested in it. 5.5, is not as appealing, but if you get over 4.5, I'm definitely interested in it. Depending on the Yankees lineup, I do expect the Yankees lineup to be somewhat depressing tomorrow. Ultimately, I am off this game. A lean would be for the Rangers team total. If you could get the Rangers team total at 3, that would be beautiful. Even 3.5, I'm not, totally against the 3.5 here. But if you are going to bet the Rangers or the Rangers team total, I would wait. Because money is definitely going to come in on the Yankees, and you'll be able to get a better number on both of them. Because even the full game, or the first 5, if you want to back Dunning, that's definitely going to switch. The Yankees are going to take some money overnight, so you should be able to get a better number there. And with that, they will switch the team total, move it with the market as well. So you should get a better number there also. No hitter, Mr. Phone Man. Awesome. Kluber just did it. All right, Kenny, thanks for letting me know. Take Texas tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rangers score 5+ runs tomorrow. Yeah, I agree. Much easier spot here in Domingo Germán, too, being that they just faced the two bosses there. So, yeah, I'm with you. I definitely think they score tomorrow. All right. Next game, we got Washington Nationals, Chicago Cubs. I'm seeing Cubs minus 130 favorite. No total yet. Obviously, depending on the weather in Chicago, as is normal nowadays. They don't really release a total till they know the weather, maybe, in the morning of or whatnot. But Trevor Williams on the bump for the Cubs. The good old Joe Ross going for the Nationals. Both these teams have good numbers against the opposing pitcher. Neither starting pitcher do I trust either. Their advanced numbers are proving that point. Neither guy is very good. Joe Ross throws 3 pitches. He got shelled his last time out in Arizona. Gave up 8 earned runs in 4 innings. He's given up 8 homers in 7 games this year. And I want no part of this guy, really. He's actually given up, So Trevor Williams, he hasn't pitched more than 4 innings in his last 3 starts. He's given up 11 runs in his last 8 innings and 4 home runs in that span as well. So, neither of these starting pitchers can I trust. And he also doesn't throw very hard. Another guy, he doesn't really throw hard. But he does throw his 4-seamer. And over 45% of the time, he throws his 4-seamer. That's, topping off at maybe 95 top. So he does have a 453 slugging percentage against, 47% hard hit rate against. With that being said, everything here tells you to bet the over. I'm going to have to wait and see what the weather's like, what the wind is like, because if the wind is blowing in, that could even kill an over with these 2 gas cans on the mound. So I'm going to just wait and see what it is. It's looking like 12 miles per hour out right now, but obviously that is subject to change. So no official play here, but depending on the wind, my lean would be over. Next game, Houston Astros, Oakland Athletics. Astros minus 115. Under-over is 8.5, juice to the over. Luis Garcia going for the Astros. He's been pretty good in his 2 MLB seasons this year, or 2 MLB seasons in total. Strikes out over 27% of batters. Has a 219 batting average against. Realistically, he has 5 pitches, but mainly only uses 4 of them. And this A team hasn't really seen much of them. Cole Irvin, the lefty going for Oakland, he's really settled down after getting rocked his first 2 starts. He gave up 8 earned runs in 9 innings his first 2 starts totally. And then since then, he's only given up 8 runs in 36 innings. So he's definitely turned the corner. But if you want to guess where he played or who he played the first 2 games, he played the Astros, both starts. So we know the Astros tend to smack lefties. And I expect them to get going here again versus a lefty they've seen. This will be their 3rd time seeing him this year, and they smacked him both times already. 45 at-bats. They have a 4.14 xWOBA versus him. And I just think the Astros are the play here. Maybe stick to first 5 again. Both bullpens are middle of the pack, and Houston's was really bad last year. So I really think, I'm going to pull the trigger on Houston here. Houston, first 5, lay the half run again, plus 114. That'll be another official play. So all plus money official plays from me thus far. Next game, we got Minnesota Twins, LA Angels. This will be a little doubleheader action here. No lines for either game yet, probably depending on the starting pitching matchup. But I'm seeing Lewis Stewart versus Alex Cobb, game 1. The Twins are traveling in here after losing 2 of 3 to the White Sox at home and struggling in May thus far. The record is 4-12 in May. While the Angels just lost their best player, Mike Trout, for a couple months. Both teams trending in the wrong direction here. Neither starting pitcher do I particularly trust in Lewis Stewart or Alex Cobb. So I am off this game. I would prefer the Twins in game 2 with Jose Berrios on the hill. But with it being a doubleheader and the Twins not having an off day before, guys may sit, especially, So I'm going to pass on both these games for now until I see an actual lineup. I will let the Run Pure Bet subscribers know if I do pull the trigger on either of the game. All right. Marlins, Phillies. Phillies minus 120, under-over set at 8. Vince Velasquez, he's been outstanding thus far this year. He hasn't allowed more than 1 run in his last 3 starts, 19 strikeouts in that span. However, he has had trouble finding the zone, as he normally does, walking 19 batters in 29 1/3 innings. He does get a Marlins team with pretty good numbers versus him, but a free swinging team at the least. 97 at-bats versus him. He has a 5.45 FIP versus them. And Sandy Alcantara going for the Marlins. Another guy with good surface numbers, but his advanced stuff, say regression, is definitely in store. He got shelled last time out as well. 8 earned runs in 1 1/3 innings on the road versus the Dodgers. So, obviously the Dodgers are a good team, but I knew regression was coming and came really fast. So Philly's team does have pretty good numbers versus him as well. Slight lean would be towards the Marlins. I do think Alcantara is the better of the 2 starters, but ultimately I'm going to be off this game as well. Pirates, Atlanta, next game. Minus 190 for the Braves, under-over set at 8.5. I mean, in what world is Drew Smyly a minus 190 favorite? I guess against, the Pirates team, who's pitching a scrub in Will Crow. His numbers last year with the Nationals were really bad. He has pitched a little better this year, but he enters his matchup with a 4.35 ERA in 20 2/3 innings. And in a small sample size, versus Braves team, when he pitched last year versus them, they did hit him good. The Pirates are, one of the worst teams versus lefties as well. So Drew Smyly is a lefty. He did have 4 straight starts to begin the season, giving up at least 4 earned runs. But he's turned it around his last 2 starts. He gave up 1 run in each while going 6 innings. And it was versus the Brewers and Nationals. I mean, you got to definitely take it with a grain of salt because both teams were without their best player in Christian Yelich and Juan Soto in those matchups. So I do think this is a good spot for Smyly, but I want no part in minus 200 verse for him. So next game, I got Red Sox versus the Blue Jays. Interesting game here. Toronto Blue Jays favored at minus 130. Under-over is set at 10. Nick Pivetta versus Steven Matz. Back to reality for Mr. Matz after his great start to the year. He gave up 17 runs in his last 5 starts. while he only gave up 3 runs in his first 3. He gets a Red Sox team who hits lefties very good. And we're in a hitter's ballpark again. They're playing in Buffalo. So I do think the Blue Jays should be able to hit Pivetta as well. But I'm more confident in the Red Sox being able to score some runs themselves. So, Pivetta hasn't allowed more than 2 runs he's had 8 starts thus far. He's only allowed more than 2 runs in 2 of them. Don't get me wrong, he hasn't faced the best of offenses. But as I mentioned, I do prefer the Red Sox offense here. No official play, but I may pull the trigger a little later, possibly tomorrow. Lean would be full game over that 10, and stronger lean would be the Red Sox team total over. I would love a 4.5 number. The Red Sox team total over 4.5, minus 110, up to minus 120. I'm fine with. The Diamondbacks versus Dodgers game, I'm not seeing a line yet. I'm seeing 2 different starters for the Dodgers, so clearly my 2 different sites have 2 different starters, so I am not seeing a line there, so I'm just going to skip that game. I think Merrill Kelly should get hit for the Diamondbacks, that's for sure, but I'm sure if depending on the starter is, depending on the line for the Dodgers, but I'm seeing Edwin Uceta, who is not somebody I really want to trust. Kento Marte is back for the Diamondbacks. So I have no play there yet, but best bets, Reds, first 5, minus a half, plus 100 via BetMGM. Tampa Bay Rays, minus a half, first 5, plus 105 via DraftKings. And Astros, first 5, minus a half, plus 114 via DraftKings. Those are my 3 best bets. Make sure to hit the like button, guys. Really appreciate it. Ran through that card pretty fast. Only 10 games. Give you my leans and looks for every game. Again, I will be back Sunday with JJ and Holden going through the entire MLB slate for Sunday. JJ will have you covered the next couple days. Kegs got you on the live shows. Spread and Tyler got you on the NBA rundowns. And, we'll still have official plays up on the website every single day and whatnot. So if you're not signed up, runpurebets.com. Use bets25 off to get 25% off your first month or first week of the team. We got a lot of content. We got a private Discord. You can message us, talk to us anytime you want. And we have a fully tracked and transparent official spreadsheet. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Mr. Phone Man, you're the best. Appreciate it, buddy. B-Rad, thanks for the video. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, guys. I do it because I get good feedback from you guys, and, the grind continues. I was going to do it for myself. I might as well share my knowledge with everybody. You guys appreciate it. I get the good feedback from you guys. So I really do appreciate it. Hit the like button before you get out of here. I don't ask for much. Hit the like button. Maybe comment in the comments section a couple plays you're on. Phone Man, put a couple plays in there so we can compare and contrast. It's all as JJ says, the comment sections are warm. I'm not gonna write back, oh, yo, you got that play wrong, man. It's all good, bro. But yeah, Kenny says, have fun at the wedding. Thank you. It is my sister's wedding tomorrow. I am the officiant, so I am marrying the 2. I practiced my speech today. No, I did not. So I will be doing that sometime tonight. Yeah, excited, ready to go. Bibsy, I'll see you tomorrow. I appreciate you. Maybe we'll sneak in some alcoholic drinks. Don't tell Papa Dukes. But I appreciate you guys. I'll be back Sunday. The team will be back. We're out. Peace. Joey works out. Peace.